Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Virgo August 25, 2022. Early today, Mercury ends its retrograde cycle, and information begins to unclog. Today's energies are transitional, and you'll be best off drawing upon patience. Don't rush to put new plans into motion. Take your time, just as Mercury will gradually work its way back to normal speed. Take on as few demanding activities as possible to avoid the feeling that you're running behind. Be careful about what you reveal today, as well. Later today, a minor but challenging aspect between the Sun and Pluto can raise some tensions surrounding your sometimes perfectionistic goals with work, routines, or health that can interfere with enjoyment in other life departments. You may feel pressured to do something quickly when patience would probably serve you better. You can use the power of words today to make quite a difference in your romantic life. If you need to make any changes, then the energy of the day's planetary configuration will help you do this. Where you are coming from is an important issue, and you may be causing disappointment. If you can share with each other on an equal basis, this would be better. Expect to feel more confident in your career path and decisions now that Mercury is direct in Virgo. The last few weeks could have caused some issues with your professional reputation, communities, social media, and being recognized by others in your profession. Now that Mercury is in the first part of its post-shadow phase, you may have a more stable approach and outlook on your career. You will have a clear idea of what you need to do to feel more certain of your path, achievements, and status. Use this phase to let go of any lingering insecurity. It is time to let go of the past and focus only on the future. A new person may come into your life who helps you do just that. Communication with close friends and relatives is highlighted, and you may find yourself spending more time on the phone than usual. Enjoy this day and anticipate your brilliant future. Your friends may come up with surprising proposals today. Trust your intuition and decide whether you want to go along with them. Their idea might seem a little strange at first. Don't turn it down, but check it out in detail. New opportunities may open up for you, reinvigorating your life. A gap in communication exists, and it'll be a hard one to bridge. You need to be as direct and open as possible with everyone you meet, especially if they're much older than you. Don't leave anything to chance. You no longer want to live in your dreams and memories. You feel like going out, getting to know new people and having some fun. Remain open to all new experience and pleasure entering your life. Giving in to these urges is good for you. Even if you don't find your ideal love, you never know where it may lead. The gas is turned on, so be careful. One small spark is all it will take to create an explosive fireball. There is a tremendous amount of potential energy to the day that is just waiting to be unleashed. Make sure you know what you are getting into before you light any match. The actions you take will have tremendous rippling effects for quite some time. Nonetheless, feel free to set the situation on fire. Perhaps there is some sort of issue that has been brewing, which can no longer be ignored. It's a one day, and new opportunities are out there just waiting for you to snap them up. It's the perfect time to consider new investments, business prospects, or career changes. As long as they offer some amount of promise for more money in your life, you're apt to be pleased with your choices. On the status level, if you think it's high time for a promotion, sit down and talk it over with the powers that be. Don't hold back today. Prepare by making a list of the reasons why you have earned the position you want. Our eyes in the sky. With the Sun and Pluto sharing a tense minor aspect, it's the perfect day to make a to-do list and check things off it. Allow yourself to be a bit emotionally removed this morning, and use the energy to cut out situations that are holding you back or creating unnecessary stress. A minor connection between Venus and Neptune could promote anxiety and stress, but asking the opinion of a trusted confidant can help you see things from a new and more helpful perspective. You might also have some constructive criticism to offer others, but make sure they're open to hearing what you have to say before throwing in your 2 cents. When evening descends, this cosmic vibe could bring an unpredictable creative atmosphere. This aspect is generally positive, which can help us find innovative solutions to problems. However, Neptune, ever the troublemaker, could also stir up some unexpected drama. Be careful when dealing with others tonight, because there could be a desire to offer advice that isn't necessarily welcome. Concentrate on solving your own problems and let other people work out their own issues unless they ask for your help. While Mars was in the sign of the Bull, pursuing our goals was a matter of persistence. We were content to dig in our heels, refusing to let go of causes that were worth the wait. Yet now that Mars dips its boot into the sign of the Twins, we are decidedly less focused and more non-committal. There are pros and cons to any planet-sign combination. Mars in Gemini is adept at strategy, able to visualize clever solutions and plans of attack. Passion and wit fuse seductively in this terrain. We aren't as shy to chase our conquests, because we aren't considering long-term repercussions so much as immediate gratification. By the same token, immediate embarrassments due to miscalculations also more easily roll off our backs. However, Mars in Gemini can also weaponize information and speech. While we might intend to avoid a war of brute force and physical aggression, a thoughtless word can still land a devastating blow. From now until March 25th, we should be cautious of how we leverage language against others. We might regret hitting our chosen target after the fact. In the morning, the Moon and Mars conjunct in the final degree of Taurus, culminating in a story of aligning our emotions and actions as Mars transited the sign of the Bull. Consider the movements you've made over the past 6 weeks and reflect on how this time has changed you. It may have been a period of standing your ground, acting on principle, or defending your ethics. It also might have been one that highlighted sensual appetites. Irritability is a hallmark of this influence if we lack a proper outlet for self-expression. In what ways have you wrestled with your desires and learned how to tame them? The Moon enters a short, hour-long void following this aspect's perfection, suggesting we use this time for contemplation rather than starting new projects. Shortly after this, the Moon enters Cancer, ending its void of course. Over the next 2 days, we are more social and outgoing, hungry for experience. Our instincts and intellect harmonize, propelling us forward by means of curiosity. We'll have an easier time discussing difficult topics without bringing heavy emotions into the mix. This is a great occasion for studying and learning new things, as well as for participating in activities with friends or partners.